to Botna, Burrow.
I'm Kate Kahi. I'm from Omaha, Nebraska, and I'm 27. I grew up gardening. I had my aunt, I remember her garden very vividly as a child. Green beans were like my favorite.
The ability to wake up, do a full day's work with people I love, my family, kids, and friends, all in one place, never driving a car, come in from a long day of work, eat food with my family and friends and kids, and go to sleep all in the same place without ever leaving the same property. It's really fulfilling, it's really grounding, and it makes you realize how, for me at least, how unimportant a lot of things are that I maybe used to think were important. And it just kind of forces you into a more simplistic lifestyle that is only more fulfilling in my experience.
I'm James Lemieux. I turned 26 last week, and I'm from New Jersey. Botna Burrow is certified naturally grown, which it goes by organic standards. And it's 8 acres. Well, this kind of farming, most people think that farming is either just tractors or it's tomatoes and greenhouses and people are picking them. But half of what farming is making our own tools and building things and coming up with creative solutions to new problems.
Even though we were pretty much terrified to start our own business as such young people with a, baby still, really a toddler, and so, but we just went for it. We knew that it was an opportunity. There were so many parts of it that just sort of fell into place and fell into our laps that we were like, we can't say no to this. We're just doing it. And our families were a little bit, that was the funny part, was like telling our family, like, we're moving and we're going to start a farm. And they were excited for us, but I think also had no idea how we were going to do it, but we just did.
Specifically about the type of farming we do, kind of people we relate to out here in the country really don't have a concept of the effort and time that goes in. And the other thing is the whole GMO and organic debate. I think consumers are really not well educated in what pesticides are used. There are pesticides used in organic production. They're just organic pesticides derived from plants or minerals or something instead of stuff synthesized in a lab. And the whole GMO debate, people are really scared about GMOs, even though very few GMO vegetables are grown. There's still people who say, oh, is that a GMO tomato, even though there aren't GMO tomatoes on the market and haven't been since the 90s. So it's just like there's a lot of kind of catchphrases out there that are used in how people relate to agriculture who aren't really connected to it. It's like how they relate to it is like, I relate to organic agriculture or non-GMO agriculture, but the depth of understanding there is so little. And getting people here is one way we can get people to kind of see what's going on. Like, people see a backpack sprayer here, like, oh my God, they have a backpack sprayer. It's like, yeah, we spray different things on our crops so they don't get eaten by pests, but they're pesticides. They're not synthetic chemicals that are gonna kill you.
I'm working on the sauna that I'm learning as I go, all the masonry. So there's concrete footings, block walls, a masonry arch roof, and I went to India to learn about arches and domes, and masonry roof structures and alternative building materials. Right now I'm just going with the design. So I have to make a form, an arch form, and lay bricks over it. And then I took the form out, and we have a third of the roof done. It's exciting to see. You can jump on it, and it doesn't move at all.
I see myself in 5 years hopefully farming on a bigger farm with my partner and kids, and a few business partners or other fellow farmers on the same piece of land. Something we've been talking about with a few specific people who are farming or interested in farming. I want to have that cooperative aspect. It's always been an aspect of like the agricultural projects I've been involved in.